And this is a technology that arrived in South Africa, Dessen, with the first street lights installed in Kimberley in 1882. One would think that with all the evolution in technology, electrification that has come with the 19th, the 20th, and now the 21st century, we wouldn't be talking about street lights, but here we are. What are you gathering from your conversations with residents where you are?
I think you summed it up quite nicely there, Tulas. And one of the things that you touched on there was just that, although we've come this far, there's still something that we need to consider, and that's the human element when we're dealing with all of this. Because one of the issues that is affecting streetlights being operational in many communities, and just for reference, I'm in KwaMashu's P section now, is that there's still the issue around theft. So it's a theft of cables. In fact, many of them end up looking much like this street light right next to me. These dangerous wires poking out of here, and all of the cable, the copper cable that runs from here to power the light up there, is generally stolen. So as you drive through KwaMashu, and just like many other areas in the city, you could really just place me in any other suburb and I could be saying the same thing, that you have the situation of either theft. I just came from Phoenix now, where the light poles themselves were cut down, and that is just one issue. I think as much as it's such a simple concept, like you said, the issues and what emanates from street lighting is just a lot deeper than that, because you can see here now it also touches onto social ills, because people are presumably stealing this to sell it to in some cases supply drug habits, and in other cases just to make a little bit of extra money. So let's touch on that a little bit more by bringing in Penzero Tlachwayo. She's with the CPF here in KwaMashu. As you heard me talking to my colleague now, we were saying that theft is still a big problem. What kind of effect is that having on the rest of the community?
It's a big problem because as we see, we're standing in the P section. People come that side on my right. They come to work. They travel with taxi. They come at night. If they come at night, they travel with in that park. And then in the night, they dark. They have a huge problem because they think the people that are committing a criminal, they come there and took all the bags because we have no light, we have nothing that it makes us as a people to become useful for that.
So you would know about a lot of the crime taking place in KwaMashu. Do you find that there is an increase in crime in areas where there's no street lighting, or where the cables have been stolen, preventing the lights from working?
There is issues that we as a community we have some meeting that we raise. Like if there is no light, there is no light. If there is a crime that's increasing in the community, they affect us as a whole community. Because if we have a good community, we have a good community with a good heart. If people commit a crime, they must go to jail. They must act, because we have many stakeholders that are at KwaMashu. We speak about all these issues that must come up, and we raise that must resolve.
So I want to clarify something here, because often people are quick to say it's a service delivery issue and that the municipality may not be attending to these things. Now, these are conversations that are important to have with the local government elections coming up. But in this case, living in the area, I mean, you don't live far from here. Are you seeing that the municipality is making an attempt to repair the broken street lights? So I'm trying to understand how much of an effect, or how much of the responsibility lies with the municipality, and how much of it lies with criminals that are actually interfering with the work that is being done by the municipality.
I start with the criminals. Criminals, they get something, because if they stole something in the light, they go and buy something. I would say in the municipality, they work hard for us. They replace every single month. They come and replace the lights. But as my opinion, I wish the municipality, they come up with the old one. wood one, the light, the wood one, because we have one issue for the theft of the cable. That's all, not the theft of the old lights. Yes. Because I think the municipality must come up with the old one, the program with the old one.
Sure.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for your time, Penzero Tlachwayo. They're just offering a suggestion, I guess. It's one of many, one of the other discussions that have been had is around the issue of solar lighting as well. But whatever the case may be, Chulas, I think that something definitely needs to change, because it certainly can't continue like that, where in a case where the lights are not working, the municipality comes in and repairs it, but then you find that the next day the bulbs or the cables or the poles themselves are being stolen.
All right, thank you for that. That is ENCA's Dasan Tathia out in Durban.